Dr. Budi Iskandar. Dr. Budi Iskandar. This is for
Ini mati aja.
Dr. Budi Iskandar is Director for Policy Evaluations of Research Technology and Innovation Space. Dr. Khairul Rizal, my director as well. Here for statistics. Is a director for indicator measurements of research technology and innovation space. Bapak Ibu Baskoro, not yet arrived here, Deputy Secretary of Research and Innovation Policy Grid. Dr. Ajam Arunusari, Director for Research and Innovation Funding, Deputy of Facilitations of Research and Innovation Grid. Morning. Is it the first time for you to meet the team? Good time. Here. Dr. Cahyo Pramoto, Director for Laboratory Management, Research Facility and Scientific Technology Park, Deputy for Research and Innovation Infrastructure Grid. Cahyo sudah kelihatan aja. Cahyo, see you again. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh again. Good afternoon again. On behalf of the National Research and Innovation Agency of the Republic of Indonesia, or BRIN, right now here, we have a great pleasure to address all of you a warm welcome. We are delighted to have you, our family here, colleagues from South Korea in person here in BRIN activity. Welcome to Jakarta. We have already had a chance to walking around in Jakarta already and have a nice Indonesian food. Hopefully you enjoy the food and then the weather as well. The 2023 K Innovation Partnership Program, this is the program. Maybe for the participant here who has already know, maybe, but for the first time participant, I will explain a little bit. The 2023 K Innovation Partnership Program is a joint collaboration. It's a joint collaboration program between Korea and here, especially Korea and here is STEPI and BRIN, regarding to the policy consultations on design and implementations of BRIN's research infrastructure and funding policy in strengthening Indonesian innovation system. As we know that today's workshop, we have a lot of participants, covers from our Deputy for Research and Innovation Policy, Deputy for Facilitations Research and Innovation, and Deputy for Infrastructure Research and Innovation as well. And then we also invite industry. Thank you for coming. From industry, I have already shown the participant names here from yes, from inside. Thank you for coming. And then another one is from Bato. Okay, thank you for coming. So our activity here is kind of workshop. It is good to train the workshop in order to improve the quality of our infrastructure and funding mechanisms, especially for research and innovations in Indonesia. This workshop cover three main activities for today's workshop. For today's workshop. Why? Because the aim of this workshop to discuss and deliver the result of policy consultations project to the stakeholders regarding research and innovations, infrastructure and funding, both in Indonesia and South Korea. We acknowledge that Korea is appropriate practice for Indonesia to learn how research, innovation, infrastructure and funding been developed and utilized effectively. My colleagues, everybody here, let me inform you for this point. South Korea could graduated from middle income country to become a high income country just for 7 years. This just only took 7 years. from 1988 until 1995. It's a very short period of time. That's why we have a good partnership in here. South Korea, who has already experience in jumping this ecosystems of research innovation to invest to the economic performance. So this big jump, how the research and innovation itself moving, starting from the policy into its implementation. And it's also covered about the infrastructure and funding mechanism as well. So therefore, we are having collaborations right now, and following near future, hopefully, it's expected by your discussions in the national paper. So we expecting a good discussion that we will have for today's workshop. The workshop covered 3 main points. Number 1, we want to learn about the successful practices of South Korea in implementing the research and innovations, infrastructure and funding policy that support Korea national innovation system. That's number 1. The second, the current practice of research innovation, infrastructure and funding policy in Indonesia. We want to improve the quality, the mechanisms of that. And then the third, the key lessons from South Korea that are feasible to be adapted to the Indonesian practices of research innovations, infrastructure and funding policy. So I believe that these activities will give actionable policy recommendations. So I underline that the actionable policy recommendations. And then we also want to develop the roadmap of the implementation of STI itself to promote Indonesian competitiveness. We know that Korea competitiveness is on the certain factors based on the chips, microchips. And Indonesia has its strength, competitiveness to build Indonesia's economy based on research and innovation. So I'm optimistic to look forward with joint collaborations. This will be more implementable policy recommendations on STI governance. And then, moreover, STI in STEPI has carried out policy advisory project of science, technology, innovations, governance, including the coordination mechanisms, institutional framework, and then so on and so forth, including financial systems and investment in Indonesia as well. And then, finally, we greatly appreciate it for accomplishment of the BRIN STEPI programs that have already done up to now. So we hope that the future cooperations will greatly beneficial to the development of Indonesian national innovation system and South Indonesia and South Korea as well. On behalf of the National Agency for Research and Innovations, I'm saying that hopefully we have a success for these workshops. Hopefully today's meeting will be beneficial for us and have fruitful results. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And next we will hear from Dr. Chandra to deliver about current status and challenges of research and development infrastructure to Dr. Chandra. The stage is yours. Please give a round of applause to Dr. Chandra.
Langsung paparan kan? Sudah ada? Oh ya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang, selamat sejahtera untuk semua. Welcome to you. Selamat siang. Thank you very much for our distinguished partner from Korea, from STEPI, also from Riset, also from Eileen, Dr. Jim. Nice to meet you again here, Dr. Ruang and Dr. R, and again Dr. Jim. And where's another Jim? That's one. Dr. Jim and Dr. Seo and Silaita. Thank you very much. Please allow me in this occasion in the 2023 Innovation Official Development Assistance Program Discussion Forum to give the presentation entitled "The Current Status and Challenges in R&D Infrastructure." I am Cahyo Pramoto from the Directorate of Laboratory Management, Research Facilities and Science and Alpha BRIN. So next. Yes. I have presented this slides, this figure, is during Korea and STEPI workshop in Jakarta in March. In that time, we had a forum, and this is about the infrastructure that we have in Cibinong, around 2 hours from here. In that area, we focus in life science technology. All the facilities there supported for the research of life science. And also, I have brought this presentation, this feature during our thesis in the workshop in Korea in May this year. Next. This system. This go. Teknologi. Yang sebelumnya go. Yang sebelumnya. Next. Oh yes. Next. Yeah. This is our research facilities in Serpong. In that area, we focus in engineering facilities, aerodynamics, fuel technology, combustion, radiation structure, and so on. Next. So after the integration of the research institution in Indonesia to become BRIN 2 years ago, so we have a huge facilities, and we have implemented the platform how to manage the services for the researchers who use those facilities, and we call it the electronic science service. This also I have presented to you in the last 2 meetings. Then next. Now this is in detail about the electronic service. There you can get the information about which facilities, what kind of service, and which specification of the instruments, how long you have to wait to be handled by the laboratorium, and so on, and this web-based system. So just a one-stop system. Even you are abroad or you are in another city far from the facilities, you can manage it by the website, the internet. So you do not need to come by yourself to the facilities. And then next, also in the last two meetings, I have presented also that it is in the beginning when we have integrated 4 ministerial research institutions and more than 50 research institutions from each ministry in Indonesia. There are a lot of problems how to manage such a huge facilities and distributed in the whole countries. We didn't have any standard operation procedure. We do not have any corporate culture. So we do not have a lot of problems in the beginning. So this situation about our problem, how to manage the facilities. Also, we have presented to you during workshop in Korea last May, and there I have written there confirmed by survey 1st until 14 June. So just want to inform you that our partner from Mr. Budi, the Director of Policy Evolution for Technology and Innovation. This unit, this directorate, has conducted a survey to the internal researchers, and all the problem actually confirmed by this survey. So actually, this problem actually we have written it by ourselves from the Deputy of Infrastructure and Innovation. But after a survey done by other directorates, also the same result. So it is confirmed that the problem is a real problem. Next. In the time we have next, yeah. In the time we have also defined our future, which kind of management for infrastructure we want to have, we want to create. So there we have here before, I mean, in the beginning of the BRIN integration and the infrastructure management in the future. There is a lot of gap between our wishing list and current situation. Yes, and during the workshop in Korea last May, we have explained about our situation, and from Korean side suggested us to analyze and looking for the solutions by a method called MECE, MECE. Dr. B, thank you very much. And actually, for me, personally, it is a new idea. Thank you very much, and this helped us a lot how to understand the situation and how to look at the solutions. And next one. Okay, as the the two slides before that we have a future management infrastructure management with wishing list and after 1 year still we did not make a progress actually. So honestly, it is not that easy to reach the target. Yes. And then next one is this is the MECE that Korean STEPI proposed us how to analyze and solve the problem. It is quite long Excel presentation, so I just still shoot some of them that you have to define the problem, the phenomenon, why, and who will involve, and so on. So after Korean visit here in Indonesia, we have done a lot of discussion, especially with the Director of Evaluation for Policy, Technology, and Innovation, with Mr. Justina. We work together, refer to this MECE. Okay. Then also in the begin June next, the Directorate of Mr. Rudi, Director of Evaluation for Policy and Research and Technology, has conducted a survey to the researchers about our infrastructure management. And there are some components. There are two main components: organization and management process. And there are some sub-components brought as a questionnaire to the researcher. Hopefully, this questionnaire, this survey, will be valid because it is quite a huge number. 400 more researchers has responded to the questionnaire. And this is the researcher that responds to our survey. Now, this is the result of the survey. Next. Okay, balik dulu. Yeah. This is the result of the survey result. I presented as it is. I didn't edit it. Mr. Justina, thank you very much for your report. That for the appropriate structure, majority is not disagree. So there are 56%, and then also role clarity, 50%, strongly disagree, and individualities also 53%. So the other components, it is quite make us happy. But the first three components, actually, we honestly, this is the reality. Now, next. Go next. This is the result. This is the result. The project structure. This is the result of the response. Okay. For example, the point number 2, Elsa score has not been covered all types of analysis. And then the infrastructure arrangement has not met the need of the researcher. And a lot of result of the survey, the result of the survey, it is the reality that we have to work more harder, and we need lot of assistance from experienced person. The team, please. Next. This is about role clarity. The coordinator often change, so the flow of knowledge is hampered. Just some notes about these points that we are in BRIN. Our personnel, they are free to change the units, their position. So, and it is very hard for us in the first year that a lot of our laboratory operators, they switch to the research organization. So they leave the instruments. And it is not so easy for us to find a replace person. The person who can operate the instrument. But this is the policy of our chairman. That everyone has his own patient. If you have a patient in, for research, so you may leave the laboratory. So in the first year, there are a lot of our operators, but in the same time they are researchers. They leave the laboratory to become a full researcher. So next, so I will not read all this sum. So we have an apart special forum for this to go more deeper. But the key individuals, so they do not have sufficient competence and also numbers. And actually, we have to train a new operators when the old one leave to the research as the researcher, and the instrument they have to train the new operator. So the competence it's just like 6 months competence, 3 months competence. This is the result of the survey. Next, knowledge sharing, same. Is more technical. Information on the progress status of services is unclear. So actually, the electronic service is our infrastructure service platform initiated by LIPI before. LIPI is one of the research institution, and the other research institution for other research institution who going to integrate it to BRIN, electronic service platform is a new thing. They have to learn, they have to be trained how to implement and so on. So this is the result of our first year experience. So you can imagine in the first year, lots of our skilled operators moving to as the researchers, and the new operators have to be trained as the new operators, while the research activity must go on. So this is the finding in the from the survey, and at least that this is the reality. Yeah. The next one, the external purpose, the communication with user has not gone well, information has not been perfect, clearly the ELSA application. So not only the operators have to learn the electronic service, but also the researcher itself can imagine. There are, I think, in the number, there are around 9,000 researchers. They have also to learn how the electronic service work. They have to learn the application. So this is hard time for us in the first year. The next, sorry, I'm telling you the set stories. The standard procedure is also the object of the survey. Next one. Berapa menit lagi?
Si boleh 15 menit.
15 menit.
10 sampai
10. Okay. And then the IT support, access to centralized information and reliable databases. So if we are talking about the database, a huge database actually. From the integration, we have to find the roots, the original data, and then we put it in our new database system, and then we transfer it to the electronic service platform. It's less time actually, and we are still going. Even in I think in the last June, our chairman has signed a coordinator special for digitalization. So all the database should be put in the one server, accessible for all researchers, and updated in appropriate time. While the coordinator also, this is a new one, yeah, this ability as a coordinator of digitalization, and his team began to build a platform for this database. Next, now it is a resume that all the result of the survey we classify in three main challenges in the management classification, policy classification, and support classification. Next one. So in time we are working to solve the problem, and some of our works has finished, completed. The other still ongoing. Okay, and this is what's done about the digitalization laboratory equipment design. That we our team go to one laboratory, and then they take the data about every single equipment, the specification, the fabricants, the maintenance period, the calibration, the operators, all data we put in our library, and after this completed the data, we put a QR code instrument. So when researchers, when operators want to know the information, they just shoot the QR code. So it is still ongoing. I think after 3 months, progress. Yeah, yeah, under 50%, still ongoing. Okay, after you shoot the QR code, then you will find the whole information about that instrument, and we put it also in our web-based data. Okay, next. This is the catalog laboratory equipments. Web-based laboratory equipment catalog. The data include the tools name, type, specific location, and a link for the service to disability, PIC, photo, tools, and so on. Mr. Kim, if you remember that one point of our major problem is the procurement duplication. Procurement duplications by this program hopefully will not happen again, because we put it in the catalog. When the researchers want to propose a new instrument, they should go to the website and check whether this proposal exists or not. So this is the actually our follow-up of the VC of the workshop in Korea. Next. Okay, and also we have produced lots of standard of operational procedures. This is to maintain that we have a system that our working procedures will be in standard performance. So it is just an example. Thanks to Mr. Rupaiti, our coordinator for standardization and calibration. We put it in our website. So actually, when someone will request an service, will propose an activity and so on, actually they should refer first to this standard operational procedures to understand how the process is. Next. So this is the back again to the EC. The problem that we have discussed during Korean workshop last May, and the result of survey conducted by Directorate Evolution for yes, the survey and the MEC almost the same contents, the same findings. So next, we have theory to complete the MAC, and it is not that easy to complete because long long sets, and also we have to look for the solutions from the result of the survey. Again, thank you very much for Korean teams who have assisted us in these methods, and also especially to the Director of Evaluation Program and Technology Innovation. We will work together in the future to establish a better infrastructure management. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Insightful presentation, and we'll also hear from Dr. Ajahn to deliver about current status and challenges to research and development funding. To Dr. Ajahn, the stage is yours. Please give a round of applause to Dr. Ajahn.
Also related to Korea and BRIN and business for ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Today I will let you present about the case of research and BRIN. I'm from Dapat and now I'm the council is this about the BRIN. If you know that Religion and functions, they have three functions to support evidence of science-based development policy, conducted by the ministry or the local government, and also to strengthen the national and research and innovation ecosystem of the funding agency, and last is the activity agency for the agency. So as the funding agency, we have the 4 deputy here, and tomorrow we also launch the Indonesian Research and Innovation Fund. So the president of this will be our deputy, it will be the President of Research and Innovation, and it has the main task to coordinate the function of the BRIN as the funding agency. So we hope that we can increase the effectiveness of the research funding resources and then facilitate the cooperation between the funding agency from the offices, and also we hope that we can manage Indonesian informant in international forum. Regarding the research and innovation facilitation, all our facilities can be accessed in the website and this is not.brin.go.id, and all process online, declaration is on track record, and this funding actually usually used for the direct cost of the research activities. So we hope also, of course, we hope that we can restore the investments here to support the to speed up the knowledge and to transfer to the research collaboration. And through the matching fund scheme, we hope that we can increase the collaboration in the area of the infrastructure, research mobility, and also the funding for the system. And if we talk about the policy direction and strategy, we hope that we can increase the collaboration in the development and utilization of fertile products through the power of and also increase the quality or the quality research and innovation collaboration, enhancement the funding operation here. Yes. And based on the government research priority in Indonesia, we have the priorities here in the area, food, energy, and health. Actually, we have several scales here. Using the two grants, we can use the bridge funding to the about the research collaboration channel and then selling this. And we also have the scale that collaborated with the Indonesia Endowment for Innovation, or we call it IPDP. We have the several scales here in expedition, and then have innovation processing, agriculture innovation product testing, research and innovation for onward Indonesia, competition, then startup, then integration, and the last one is the joint fund. So for the joint fund, we hope that we can support global investment and collaboration. So we can create the open inclusive collaborative global standardization ecosystem, and also refocusing the research program to increase the value added of the local natural resources. So here that we have done until now about the joint fund scheme, that we already have the initiation to collaboration with the several funding agencies or the ministries. We have collaboration with the IDFC Canada, the NPF, the Foundation, from US, and also the FD from German, the FW, and then also China, the Asia, and then the SPS, Southern Negro, and also. And this is the example of our trade collaboration here. That, for example, with the IBSC, we have collaboration in the topic of the politics and the follow by IBSC of local banking. And for the technology of this, we are discussing about the banana breeding and characterization and dynamic urban collaboration. And for the subject, there are several topics here: environment and energy, bioresources, disaster prevention, mitigation, and infectious disease. We make the joint collaboration here. We make the selection. The submission are one of 50 proposals, and then we select to become the 12 candidates, and then the subject on the job site we choose the two candidates. With the most China, we make initial collaboration with the topic food and agriculture, and renewable energy, health and medicine, and transportation technology. And also with the Asia, we have a sector topic. We collaborated agriculture, alternative energy, food and health, and we will join all together with the minimum of 3 countries in ASEAN Pacific countries. And also with the NATO, we have the topic net zero emission, we do the great collaboration, and with the policy of discuss with the implementation policy. With Australia to collaboration in the last this week topic about the crisis. So here this is the basic scheme for the joint fund. So it's like doctor's webinar. So we hope that we make agreement with the funding agency from offices. And we make like agreement about the topic and also about the profession, for example, for the research grant or the research mobility, and also maybe the infrastructure, how we can deal with it. And then we do agreement for the joint all together. For example, the selection, conduct selection process together, and then we decide together, monitoring together, and then. For the financial support, it depends on the agreement. I mean, we can share about the research plan or for the infrastructure planning to the El Salvador that we already present previously, and also we can use the scheme from the management about the research and mobility. Yes. And I would like to explain changing our brand, but if there is an innovation for our marketing, we need the next. Yeah, the goal of this scheme is increase the amount of the research obtained normally. So, and then of course we hope that we can increase the number of inventions for the research result, and the potential to be positive growth to produce innovation, and to increase the activity. At the contribution of the stakeholders, and of course to increase the quantity of quality of human research. The main focus here actually the food, health, and energy, but of course we also open for the other areas too. Education, space, biology, environment, material, including the social, archaeology, and this is the summary of the total funds that we already discussed. Until the budget is 3, we have approximately 380 billion for the 785 projects. And if you can see here in the right side, actually the grades from the non-BRIN, I mean it's like a university, is still a bit higher than the recipients from the BRIN itself. So I mean that it's competitive, that our team all our team is competitive, it's not mandatory or something like that. Yes. And for the hub area, 177 crores are funded, 107 billion rupiah here. Yes. And for the food is 180 crores are funded, if you want to here. Yes. And for the energy is the 79 crores are funded, for the next game is the research collaboration center on collaboration research. PKR is it's like the research center. Yeah, their facilitation is same with the research center in BRIN. And we hope that this PKR is expected to become a center for the collaboration between the university and the research center in BRIN. And we hope that they can get a high standard result and also develop in science and technology. So the goals of these scales, we can improve the critical mass on the existing resources in the university, hospital, or industry, and they can utilize all the solutions and these schemes provided by you. I mean, they can also get the alpha point, and also they can utilize the scheme of the second mobility. Of course, they also get the benefit and the as fund from us. There are two kinds of the development here. The first is the collaboration development science and technology. It's collaboration between the research center with BRIN and university, and the second type is the industrial research collaboration center. Combination between the PKR is type 1 with the industry. We hope that they have output in this life. In 1 year, they get to get more than scientific publication in the national journal, and then we do other international publications, and then equal topics, and then external research funding, and also the next. This is the our research collaboration center that focus in part. We have the 9 research collaboration center, and it's the project leader is from ITI, University Kalimantan, University of Indonesia, the Mother University, and other University. And for the in the food system, we have the research collaboration center for the additional fermentation. The leader is the University in Solo. For the energy, we have the two research collaboration center. The project leader are the Badan Riset University and the other states are with marine expedition. We have the several days here, because of the biodiversity, health and environmental management, climate change, the geological resources, the geological disaster, disclosure of global potential and technology. In this year, we focus in the Kalimantan area. For the 30 days, we also has this game to utilize our research facility for data acquisition and all specimen collection. We also have the scheme for the research-based startup, and also the health innovation product testing and agriculture innovation product testing. Okay, I will explain about the research-based startup. If we see here that startup then disappears during the 2 years, actually even still the most highest recipients is on located in West Java, but it's already distributed in many areas in Indonesia. We have the startup from Kalimantan, and then Nusa Tenggara, Riau, Sumatera, Sulawesi, and also of course the Jawa Island. Yes. Until now, we already have the ticket and we have 5 titles here that we already distribute around 12 million rupiah. And if we see that on the full house and energy startup, then the next year is come from the full area. This is the project item for the top is about the microbiology laboratory testing, and then for the production of the monoclonal antibodies, and also the cosmetic for the anti-aging serum. And plus for the universities as well. Startup is like about the biopesticide, then actively, and then and yeah, how we have the and we have the two startup focusing in community area. So, and with the organization, and we also have a collaboration with the diamanatkan foundation to evaluate our work. We have the 3 suggestions from this is about the preparation of the regulation of this part. So I mean, we still have to do great improvement, especially for the development because in our duty that our work is select with the many parties such as the LGDP, of course, and also we have relation with the data and information science, and also the video of the data and population, and also the duty of the research and innovation center, and so we hope that we can make improvement for the example for the information system, data centralization, and also how we can make activities also for the research scale. So now we get to launch the integration. So we hope that we can make scale for the rapid of research which rapid response. And also we hope that we can improvement for the guideline or the standard of use. And also how we can strengthen the interaction between our unit with the user for the recipient and other, and also how we can do our participation will be easy and can be accessed to all stakeholders. So actually, we hope that our discussion today that can make us get better to do the improvement. Thank you.
Very insightful information. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Deputy Research and Innovation Policy, please accept the gift as our token of our appreciation. First, I will invite to the stage Dr. Andrew Kim and Dr. Budiastuti of WU. Thank you. The presentation I will invite Dr. Yong Yu and hello. Second, I will invite Dr. Yong Yu and Bapak Hairul Nizam, PhD, please come to this stage. Dr. Yong Yu. Bapak Hairul Nizam. Next, I will invite Dr. Chimo Fang and Dr. Budi Daya.
Oh ya, dari situnya dibukain cenah. Dari situnya udah dibukain. Aja kan? Gitu ya.
Next, I will invite Dr. Samil Park and Dr. Budi Daya to come to this stage. Okay, next, we have conversation first. I will invite Dr. Budi Astuti Dr. Budi Daya, Dr. Ajeng Aru, Dr. Chandyo, Bapak Hairul PhD, and Bapak Dr. Budi Iskandar, also from our Korea. Please come to the stage to take a photo session.
Korea, Indonesia, Korea, Indonesia.
Yuk,
Okay, stay there. I will invite all the participants to come to the stage and we'll take the photo sessions together. All participants.
Dikit ditutup dulu nggak ini?
Lanjut kan?
Dilihat.
Oh ya Bapak.
Oh iya. Ini. Ya, untuk melakukan
Ini saya mau tutup kamera. Oh iya. Ini our discussion today. By our speakers, which is the so before you may have to 20 minutes coffee break also at the third floor. You are welcome to walk venue. We have a serve at the foyer and very please attend our discussion. 30 minutes from now. 10 minutes break. 10 minutes break.
That's 10 minutes break. Enggak ada apa. Enggak. Alasan banget.